Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, hello. And if you're returning, what's up? So, look, I wanted to come on real quick and just say, do you let your spirit guide you? When I say that, like, do you truly allow your spirit to guide you? And I wanted to ask that question because lately I've been allowing my spirit to guide me in a way that I've never done before. And by me doing this, it has been life changing, okay? Life changing. And I wanted to talk about it because I truly understand and remember the time when I didn't. And as I say, y'all, I always get, all this stuff that comes to me as I lay in bed. It's strange. But it was 11:20 p.m. At the time, and the question came: do you allow your spirit to guide you? And it also came and said, don't ignore the signs and the messages. And when I start thinking about it, I'm like, okay. And then it's like spiritual intuition, right? Spiritual intuition. And then it told me to share this story of this time where I ignored the signs, right? And there's a few people in my life that I shared this story with that when I tell you it really came to life. So let me tell y'all the story. So this was back in like 2015, 2015. I was in Washington D.C. I was accompanied by someone that I would say I was dating at the time. And in this story, the guy that I was in DC with is going to be considered the older guy, okay? And let me get there. So I run to the store. I run to the gas station by myself. All right, and the person I was with stayed back at the hotel. When I get to the gas station, I'm in the line, and I'm about to pay for my stuff. I turned around. I looked at the door because someone's coming in the door. As I looked at the door, there's a man coming in. He has like a turban on his head. His skin color was like probably as brown as mine, and his eyes were literally no exaggeration. His eyes were literally as blue as the ocean. Y'all, definitely locked eyes with this man. Like, just, he's present. Boom, we locked eyes. I ain't think nothing of it. So I'm still in line as he goes in to use the restroom. He comes back out before me. So when I comes out the store, he says, now imagine he driving a taxi, all right? So this is, if you from, that, whoa. So he comes and say, hey, can I talk to you? So like I said, I'm by myself. I'm like, what's up? He like, no, I want you to get in the car. And you got to start doing the voice because this is how it really sounds. I want you, can you get in the car? Absolutely not. I can't get in the car with you. He like, no, I promise you, I'm not crazy. I'm not trying to do anything to you. I have wife, I have children, but I really have to tell you this. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now I can't get in your car, but you can get in mine. So I have like, we get to the car, he gets on the passenger side, I gets in the driver's side. So he like, give me your hand. I'm like, give him my hand. He like, yeah, give me your hand. So I gives him my hand. He start doing some stuff in my palm, right? So he's like, I want to tell you this, but I don't. I mean no disrespect. I just want to tell you this. I said, okay, go ahead. He said, I want to tell you that you are a powerful woman. He said, you are powerful in ways that you don't know yet. He said, but I just want to tell you, you have the power to just look a man in his eyes and give him an erection. Whoa, mad y'all. I'm like, whoa, now, all right, this is weird. This is, no, hear me out, hear me out. He said, you have to understand your power or else you're going to allow someone to misuse you. Well, so I'm like, hold on. So he goes to say, you have two men in your life. Y'all, this is what took me out. He said, you have two men in your life, which I did. He said, the older man loves you, loves the ground you walk on. He's going to treat you well. He's going to do everything in anything that your heart desires. But then, remember I told you, I would rewind it back. I was in DC with the older man that he's talking about. So then he said, you have a younger guy in your life. I did. He was younger than the other guy, okay? And he said, now this guy is going to hurt you in ways that you can never imagine. He's going to break you so bad. So bad. He said, you have a choice to make. He said, and I just want to tell you, remember your power and choose wisely. This was a total stranger, y'all. Total stranger. Like I told y'all, his skin was as brown as mine. His eyes was as blue as the ocean. He had the beard. He had a turban. Sometimes it makes me think, was that Jesus speaking to me, trying to warn me? Because when I tell you I'm going to fast forward the time 7 years later, from meeting this man, and when I tell y'all, I chose that younger guy. I chose the younger guy, and it was torment. Torment. The whole time. I mean, heartbreaking. Listen. When I tell y'all, if you ask me, I lost everything by not listening to the message and ignoring the signs. Moral of the story, God will send people, sometimes total strangers, to warn you of things that are not good for you and things that are not going to serve you well. And he's also going to give you an option to choose. But the only way you will know if it's God is if you're tuned in spiritually. If you're allowing the Spirit to guide you. Intuition. And at that time back then, nah, bro, I was not tuned in. I ain't even going to sit here and lie. I was not. I was so full of myself. I was not. But let me tell y'all, by ignoring those signs and ignoring the message, I got everything that man said was coming to me. Everything. Everything. So, to wrap this up, I'm going to ask you, are you allowing your spirit and your intuition to guide you? Or are you leaning on your own will, your own intellect, and your own understanding, and your own selfish, fleshly desires? Are you? Because I'm telling y'all, I did. And I was. And baby, I learned my lesson. Now I'm like, all right, God, is that of you? Did you say that? Is he from you? Is he for you? Because if not, baby, I ain't going back. I ain't going back that way. I ain't going back that way. And I just wanted to tell y'all. But I'm out here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon.